All right, now this bitch is recording.
Wait, what are we doing? Are we here?
Yes, we're all here.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Son of a bitch. I thought about what I was going to say, and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense, Jayce. Don't say that. You'll sound stupider than just bringing it back in.
If somebody pays $2, we'll talk for an hour about literally anything you want us to talk about.
I'm not that caked up.
Trust me, guys. I can reach.
Trust me. I'm in there with me. I can reach.
Oh, why do you make me pick effing Sean Colvin?
This will not stop.
I'm deleting all of this.
No, you got to keep this in. This is what makes podcasts good.
It's like a bowl of soup for your ears. And so if your ears are cold and hungry.
Sorry, kids, we're working and not getting paid. You'll understand someday. Yeah, and here's 12 lines of printed out instructions to turn on the transmitter. Good luck, kids. Don't call us, we'll call you. Don't swear. On with the show.
This is XRadioXer.
You're not going to do Devil Went Down to Georgia?
No. All right. So, hey, everybody. It's episode 41.
Oh, we're doing a podcast.
We are doing a podcast. I just didn't call you on our computer video machines just to look at your face.
I thought this was just a casual chat. We were having some fun.
Do you always wear your cat ears for your casual chats, sir?
I do.
It's because you're fancy. So like I said, it's episode 41. I'm Jayce, and with me is...
Matt. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for sounding like you're the AI host, Matt. So, this is episode 41. We've done like zero preparation for this.
Well, you've done more preparation, certainly, for this. At least the practicing.
Yes,
I've done some stuff. So
I've
we're
sat
doing
in many guitar centers and annoyed salespeople to bring you what you're about to hear.
And if you don't know what that means, it means we're doing another episode of Jayce Plays. So if you have not heard the previous episode of Jayce Plays, Jayce is about to play guitar.
Yes, for the first time ever.
He's never even seen a guitar until this moment. No,
well,
Jayce plays guitar. He fiddles. What do you call it if you're just a casual guitar player?
So here's how I explain it to folks.
Yeah.
Is I can play a guitar. I do know notes on the guitar.
Good.
I even know the names of chords on guitar.
Nice.
But I am not a guitarist.
Okay.
I'm a hobbyist. I jokingly tell all my friends, I'm the one friend that has more money than talent. So I have lots of cool gear and none of the talent to back it up.
Perfect. All right. So what Jayce is going to do this episode is he's going to play some songs that he has just learned through diligence and bloody fingertips. And then I am going to try to guess the songs that he is about to play.
Yep. And some of them I've learned by going on YouTube and saying, how did I do that one? And other ones I sat there and just listened to the song and went, I think it's this. Let's see how this works out.
Good. And so it's basically fun for us. And if you guys want to play along at home, shout out the answers. We won't hear you, but you'll know if you get it before I do.
I would especially like you to shout it out if you're in an office space, a waiting room somewhere, preferably a library. If people still
if you're listening in your car, use your horn to ring in like a buzzer.
Once for yes, twice for no.
Yeah.
And if your kids are in the car, make them guess because they'll have no idea.
Yeah, this will be fun. So it's
my
really
kids will get it because they have to hear this all the time. But
so everyone can play. Get your hands on your buzzers. Should we just start with the first one?
All right. So this first one, I'm going to need it. This might be my warm up one because although I'm just playing in front of you, Matt, I get nervous in front of audiences.
I understand. Well, I'm intimidating, especially with the cat ears.
Yeah, it's the cat ears completely. Is what is intimidating about it. And maybe, just maybe, we'll even, once you guess the song, we'll talk the song and see, maybe we'll go through some of the lyrics or if it charted, which I'm thinking of the songs that I'm about to play. And I'm wondering if any of them charted.
Oh, good. I feel good about my chances.
I feel good about your chances too. Let's
All right.
start,
Let's
and
go.
we'll do this in pieces too. So
Okay.
if one of them totally bombs, we'll just edit it out and move on to the next one.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to start with one that I think you're going to get. Maybe not right away, but I think you'll get it.
All right.
So
Ready.
here we go. So is the band ready?
Yep.
Oh, that's just me. All right. Let's see if I can do it. Hold on.
A little too tall, could have used a few pounds. Damn. Oh, Rockin' After Midnight.
You got it.
The beginning is very similar, though, to Night Moves.
Nah, because then it gets. Now it's Judas Priest.
There we go. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
My pulse is racing. I'm hard to take. This motor's wound up. It's too late living after midnight. Rockin' to the dawn. So you see why more money than talent.
They were a little cheesier than now in hindsight.
That's one of their pop songs, their pop metal songs. So in my head, there's one that I really want to do, but I did not have time. And I want to get out all my electrics and do all of that stuff. And because as we were setting up, folks out there listening, you didn't get to see it, but I had to like move stuff around because I record in a different spot than I used to, and I don't have enough room back here. So I'm like,
although I have
into the corner.
I have to say, I do kind of miss giving the audio play-by-play for how you were adjusting everything the first time we did it, when we were like, Jayce is now stepping up to the guitar.
Yes, I have two microphones now. I have one down here by my knee, so
there
that's
it is.
like by the loud part of the guitar,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have one here by my mouth, the loud part of me.
Your face. Have you ever noticed that when someone says you've got another thing coming, it's really the least tough way to like threaten somebody?
Yes.
It's not even a threat.
So Living After Midnight, of course, is a Judas Priest song.
Yep.
Can you guess how many times I've seen Judas Priest in concert, Matt?
Oh, man. So this could go one of two ways. Either I'm going to guess way over, assuming you're thinking it will be way
I'm going to
under.
bet you're going to guess way over.
Okay. I'm going to say then, thanks for the hint. I'm going to say you've seen them twice.
Very good. I have seen them twice.
Nice.
Oh, hold on. No, three times. Sorry. 3 times.
Damn it.
I just saw him in May this year. Otherwise, it would have been twice.
All right. Well, my answer is last year.
Yeah. If it would have been last year, it would have been right. I saw him at K-Wing Stadium in Kalamazoo this year.
Oh,
and
cool.
K-Wing Stadium it's a old hockey arena that you can have concerts in, of course. But it's not tall enough. It wasn't tall enough for the whole Judas Priest backdrop. So like part of the backdrop just kind of laid on the floor.
So it was like a local hockey arena, not like a big hockey stadium.
Yeah, it was the Kalamazoo Wings, the K-Wings. I don't know if they still play anymore, but that was their home stadium. So yeah, they have a lot of shit. Like Alice Cooper is going to be there. Wow. It's I would say it's mid-size. It probably, I think when it's completely packed to the rafters, probably holds 3,000-4,000 people.
Okay,
my guess.
Bigger than the NMU hockey rink.
Maybe not the new one.
Bigger than Lakeshore.
I would say it's probably a little bit bigger than Lakeshore.
Okay,
very similar in size, but probably seats more people because it's kind of dug into the ground.
Inside Upper Michigan info here.
Yeah. You just hear the radios.
3 people are like, no way, man.
Yeah. You know who was going to be at K-Wing Stadium?
Who?
Tenacious D. You want to know who's not going to be at K-Wing Stadium now?
At least one member of Tenacious D.
I love Jack Black, but nobody just wants to see Jack Black. You got to have Kyle Glass with him.
Yeah, I agree.
But,
all right. So I got one for one.
1 for 1. Living After Midnight. You know when it was released?
I'm going to say 1983.
Ooh, close. March 21st, 1980. It's older than you think it is.
Okay, yeah.
And it actually came out before Breaking the Law.
Interesting.
Which is probably arguably their most famous song of all time. I think
so. Yeah, I would say.
I was going to do that one, but I was like, he'll get that within the first bar.
I don't even know that I would recognize the music, but if you sang it like Beavis from Beavis and Butthead, I would definitely get it. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, see? That's a Guitar Store Riff 101. You got to learn that one. And the song that they released before Living After Midnight,
yeah,
it was called Evening Star. I love Judas Priest. I don't even know what song that is.
Yeah, I don't know that one either.
Never.
But it's weird that you don't know that.
Yeah, I've probably heard it, and I just don't realize that's what I've heard.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's hit the next one.
All right, the next one. Let's see. What is the next one that I want to do here?
And do I have a phone a friend?
Well, since I'm your friend and I'm on with you, good luck.
So I'm basically going to ask you to tell me.
So if you get stuck, you just ask me, and I'll let you know if I can let you know.
Cool.
This one might be a little harder because I'm stuck in here, but let's give it a whirl. Let's see if we can do this here.
This is "What's Up" by Four Non Blondes. Damn it! Oh wait, this is Sublime.
Yeah,
it's shoot, Badfish. Yes,
it is. Now, just so you know that I know more than just that part, I know this part too.
I wish I knew the words.
I'm parasite. Can't sing. Creep and crawl, I up into the night.
Yeah.
2 pints
of booze. Tell me, are you a bad fish too?
Yeah, and then it just does that over and over again, and I can play it much better if I'm not trying to sing it. Because,
dude, that's good though. I knew it.
Yeah, that was the one out of all of the, and I've been playing guitar on and off since I was 18.
Yeah,
and I'm 49 now, much older. And that's out of all of the songs that I can make my way through, like if I'm sitting in with my buddies, because I got other friends that play, and every once in a while we get together. But of all the songs that I kind of know, that's the one that my 15-year-old daughter's like, hey, play Badfish, Dad. Because
nice.
Yeah, she knows all the words to it, which
that's cool.
Think is good.
So what, all right. So just because we're in the middle of this, what makes you decide I want to learn that song on guitar? Are you just listening to a song and you have your guitar, or you're like listening to a song and you're thinking, as soon as I get home, I want to try to play that on guitar? Like, what's the inspiration?
The inspiration is, at this point in my life, I'm just like, that sounds cool. I wonder if I could play that. So I'd sit around, and YouTube is a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
Because you can just, after half an hour of screwing around, if I don't get it, I can just go out to YouTube and see, 70,000 different people play it and copy what they do. But whereas before, you'd have to get an album or a CD out or something, and you'd have to play it over and over. And albums were nice because you could slow an album down.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's true.
Live concert videos are always good. But the problem with live concert videos is a lot of times they will play them in a different key, especially if the band is getting older and they have a lot of high pitched singing. They'll play lower.
Yeah.
So they're like Def Leppard now. I think I might be talking out of my ass on this one, but I think they've stepped everything down a step or two because Joe Elliott just can't hit all those high notes anymore.
Yeah.
Same thing. Rob Halford can actually still hit the high notes. When we saw him in concert, yeah, he was still nailing it. It wasn't even a problem. He just can't sustain for as long as he used to, but he can still hit the note.
Huh. Okay. So with Badfish, Badfish, did you learn it back when it was getting radio play, or did you just hear it the other day and be like, I want to learn that?
You want to know when I learned it? So 2 houses ago, when I used to 2 houses ago, I was sitting up one night and I was watching something on, I forget, it was on maybe PBS. It was something on cable. I can't remember what cable channel I was watching, but they had Sublime live with Rome.
Ah.
And I was watching it, and I was never really that big of a Sublime fan. I mean, they were okay, but they were not. That wasn't really my jam.
Yeah.
But I heard him play that, and I was like, "That's actually a pretty good song."
Mm-hmm.
And so I was kind of watching what they did, and I kind of figured it out. And then I forgot it for a while, and then it was like it's cool now to have Sublime shirts for kids.
Oh, yeah.
So I heard
Coming
that
back
one
around.
So my daughter was wearing a Sublime shirt, and I started. So I was like, "Hey, do you recognize this one?"
I know that one.
Yeah.
Mucho Gusto. Yeah, I know that one. Bow, 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 bow. Impressive. So they're on a farewell tour now, Sublime with Rome, because the original Sublime is back together.
Yeah, kind of the original.
Well,
the original singer's son.
Yeah, Brad's son and the original
Closest
Sublime
you're going to
members.
get after a heroin overdose, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess so. But I think that song was on. I have it on the Music for Our Mother Ocean compilation. I don't know what Sublime album it was on. Yeah.
It was originally, I'm glad you asked that.
Yeah.
It was originally on, it was released June 1st, 1992, believe it or not. I was still in high school when this came out. I had no idea what this song was when I was in high school. I didn't know Sublime until after I graduated. Because apparently it was originally on 40 Ounces to Freedom.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I have it on that compilation. There are some fun songs on there. Surf music on that, if you like surf music.
My favorite song off there is, oh no, I don't think it's actually on that album. I'll have to check. But my favorite song by them is Smoke Two Joints.
Yeah.
I just like that song.
That's a good one.
But yeah, they ended up being one of those bands that I went back and listened to, and I'm like, oh, I actually kind of like these guys. The song Date Rape is awesome, but I don't know that one. So
yeah, that's another good one. Yeah, they had that album. Shoot, what was that? Was that self-titled Sublime?
Yeah, Sublime. It was self-titled. Sublime.
Yep, I have that one.
Because the singles from that one are, can you name the first two singles off that album?
What I Got.
Yep, that was the first one. Good job.
And Santeria.
Wow, good job. That was the first two singles.
I'm August on a roll today.
One was 96 and the other one was 97.
Good songs. I like them both.
I actually do too now. My favorite off that album is, I don't know if it's my favorite, but I like Wrong Way a lot.
That's another really good one. Was that might have been, did that not hit chart? That was a good song. I feel like I still hear that on the radio sometimes.
I think at that point in time, it may not have charted.
Yeah.
But it is definitely charted since then.
All right.
Are you ready
for the next song?
It reached number 47 on Billboard's Hot 100 Airplay and spent 26 weeks and peaked at number 3 on Billboard's Alternative Songs chart. There you go, sir.
All right. Let's hit number 3.
All right, number 3. Now I got to remember what number 3 was going to be. All right. This one, there's a few more chords in this one. Not many, but a few more. So let's see if I can actually do it.
Is it? It's not Bob Marley, is it?
Nope.
Oh, man. Well, it's a lovely song. I wish I could.
I screwed it up.
Give me a hint.
All right, hold on. Let me pick back up, and I will start mouthing the lyrics and see if you can pick it up.
Okay.
I figured this part would give it away. So I got through most of it because I always get screwed up in the chorus. Where
Okay.
it's basically I think it's.
Oh. This is a yes. Yep. Have you ever seen the rain? Okay. It's a prettier version of it. Someone told me long ago.
That's the whole song.
Yeah, wow. That's good.
On the
I
other
think
hand,
that sounds better than the original.
Oh,
I mean, like
Matthew.
I mean, not
We're
your
already
skill,
friends, sir. You don't need to do that.
not your skill, the arrangement.
I don't have pianos or anything here, so I can't do any of those parts. If you still wouldn't have got it after my terrible attempt at singing it, I was going to say it's this group.
I see a bad moon rising. Yeah, there's a bathroom on the right.
Yes.
I know that one. I used to always, fun fact about CCR, I used to always play a CCR song on Radio X when I had a midnight show.
Yeah, and before I actually became your friend, you always started that stupid show with Midnight Rider, and I hate that song.
No, not Midnight Rider. It was Midnight Special.
No.
Let the Midnight Special.
No, you played Midnight Rider.
You're thinking of Seth X.
No. There's no ska version of that song.
He did that classic rock and blues show.
He did do that. Are you sure you didn't do Midnight Rider?
Yeah, I promise you.
There was something else.
I thought it was so clever that I did Midnight Special, and then later found out that was like pretty cliche to do. I thought it was like such a great idea.
Looking back, Matt, many of the things we did were cliche. I mean, I'm playing CCR on an acoustic guitar on a podcast, and I'm 49.
And I'm loving it.
I got to think that's kind of cliche, right?
If I'm our demographic, then people are eating it up, Jayce.
And I haven't even tried to tell a joke or anything yet. I figured the playing would do all that for me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a terrible joke. Wow.
All right. Let's hear another one.
Okay. Let me think.
I'm going to count that. Even though I had a clue, I'm going to count that.
Okay. So you got 3 out of 3?
Yep.
3 out of 3. So I got to throw it in there that maybe you just won't get. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can remember how this one goes.
I feel like I've heard this. There are tens of people right now in their cars slamming on their car horns.
Okay. So that's the normal riff.
Okay.
Some of the lyrics I'll give you it starts out with my heater's broke and I'm so tired. I need some fuel to build fire. Corner store, her lights around you. I'm getting the lyrics wrong. Something, 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 I'm down and out. Because when I get in the chorus, you'll know it. Maybe not. 'cause it's cold gin time again. You know it'll always win. It's cold gin time again. You know it's the only thing that keeps us together. Oops, I was wrong strings. Wrong strings.
How many strings are there?
6, sir.
I don't know this song.
You don't even. It's by Kiss. It's Cold Gin by Kiss.
Oh, damn. See, I don't know that many Kiss songs. That's one of my
to
blind spots.
Got to the bridge where it goes.
Nothing.
Nothing?
It's not in here. It's not in here. There's
If
someone
Stone
else.
Cold Jim Bollinger was here, he would have knew it right away.
Exactly. There is somebody who's listening to this thinking, Matt, you moron. And
I'm also
screaming.
playing it. I'm also playing it on an acoustic, which doesn't correctly give it justice.
Do you think that a lot of the bands that did Unplugged, do you think that their music was improved or lessened or just differented? Like, if you is there an Unplugged show that you're like, they're better than when they do their regular stuff?
This is probably heresy.
Mm-hmm.
But I totally think Nirvana's Unplugged was better than their other albums.
I really do. I also really like that Unplugged album. I don't know if every song, song for song, but
word.
Yeah.
But the maybe it was just the moment in time that it happened, and the songs that were on it, and it was right when I was really starting to try to learn to be a hobbyist guitar player, and I was actually playing drums at the time.
Right.
And me and my other good friend Matt, we started our first band in a garage we were called Joker's Crossing.
Yep.
And
I've seen the cassette tape.
Yep. We had t-shirts and everything too. We were choice, man.
Nice.
And some of those songs we would actually we would practice in the garage, and that album was like monstrous right at that point in time. Yeah.
No, I agree. I think that album definitely made me, for one, like, I liked Nirvana before it came out. When I saw that, I was like, these guys they've got some talent. Like, they showcased a little more of their, I guess, skill in the Unplugged setting. So I agree with you. I don't know if better is necessarily a great word, but there are some songs that they did Unplugged that if I had to choose between the live or the studio, I would choose the live. But I feel the same way about Pearl Jam's Unplugged.
I don't think I ever saw that one.
It was amazing, and mostly just the vocal choices that Eddie Vedder made were cool. Like, the things he did that were different from the album, I was like, wow, he's really into it. But Stone Temple Pilots had a great Unplugged. Theirs was awesome. REM did 2 really good Unplugged album shows. I think a lot of them are really cool. I think that they didn't Kiss do an Unplugged?
Kiss did an Unplugged. Yes.
How was it?
It got them back in the spotlight again, which was the whole point of the Unplugged that they did.
Sure. Yeah.
It got all the original members back there. It was like a big MTV event. It was cool. Don't get me wrong. I liked it, but Kiss is not an Unplugged band.
No. Were they in makeup for that?
No. But no, it got Ace, Gene, Paul and Pete, or Ace, Gene, Paul and Peter. I was going to start naming off the Beatles for a second together, and they did a bunch of their classic songs. I think they did Cold Gin in there. They, of course, did Rock and Roll All Night. They did Beth and, all of those ones. But Kiss is not an acoustic band.
No,
not an acoustic band. So you want Kiss turned up to 11 if you can.
Right. If there aren't sparks or flames flying out of it, then it's not a Kiss show.
If there's no grease paint, was it really Kiss to begin with? I mean, actually, their makeup-free albums, they had some good ones. I like actually a lot of them. I don't know many of the songs off of those ones though.
So here's a philosophical thought for you: if the new Kiss tours don't have the actual members of Kiss, but they're just holograms, are they wearing makeup?
Yes. had to think about that for a second.
You had to think about it.
I was like, I feel like I'm being tricked. Okay. Like there is a wrong answer to this, but no, if you're going to do that whole, what did they call it? It's not the holograms, but it was the avatars.
Yeah.
Because I think Motley Crue's talking about doing it too, which
they should.
Kiss could keep going on with a click track. Motley Crue, I've seen the videos. I think they need to stop. As much as I love old Motley Crue, I think they need to call it a day. I think they have all the money they're going to get. I think we should just stop now.
I agree, but I do think that my kids are enjoying watching the new Motley Crue videos. Not for the right reasons.
For all the wrong reasons.
All the wrong reasons.
But all the right ones for them.
Yeah. All right.
But hey,
let's hear another one.
They're watching. One day they'll be like, Dad, you ever hear Shout at the Devil? And you can be like, yes, I used to shout at the devil when I was a younger child too.
Mm-hmm. And then they'll be like, remember all the parts where they were farting? And I'll be like, yeah, I didn't watch that Shout at the Devil.
Remember all the parts where they weren't actually playing the music?
And they were singing about Martha Stewart and stuff. Remember that part of Shout at the Devil? And I will say, yes, I know what you're talking about.
So
okay.
Martha Stewart, Snoop Dogg. I don't know if they have these in any of the grocery stores where you live, but Snoop Dogg has a line of, and this totally tracks, of dog clothes and toys and stuff like that. Did you know this? Have you seen these?
No, but I'm glad it exists.
They like these big gold dookie chains and stuff for your dog.
That's fantastic.
We were walking through Meijer not too long ago, and there I had to stop and double take. I'm like, oh my God, those are Snoop Dogg things for your dog.
So did you buy any?
No, my dog's 5 pounds. The dookie chain was bigger than the dog. I could have wore it, which would have kind of been funny.
It would have been fun.
Another thing, have you heard that Snoop Dogg is going to be doing the opening ceremonies for the Olympics?
Yeah. I saw him running some races or something. He moves. Not very fast, but he moves.
He doesn't need it. I mean, if you would have asked me back in the day, Gin and Juice, and What's My Name and all those, I would have never guessed this guy would be doing what he's doing.
Nope, not at all.
And
good power to him.
Good for him. Get that money. Stay relevant forever, Snoop Dogg.
All right, let's hear another one.
Hold on. So I got to think in my head the ones I've done. I did Seen the Rain by CCR. I think that's the name of it.
Yep.
I did Bad Fish by Sublime.
Correct.
I did Living After Midnight by Judas Priest. Cold Gin by Kiss. All right, so let me think one that I'll try this one. I think I remember how it goes.
Okay.
We'll see.
That's Weezer. Sweater Song. Undone.
Very good. Oh, whoops. See, I already fucked it up.
See, I don't remember the words.
Me either. Hear me, ooh-wee, if you want to destroy my sweater. Oh-wee, oh-wee, oh, pull this thread as I walk away. As I walk away, watch me unravel. I'll soon be naked, lying on the floor, lying on the floor. I've come undone.
This is, if nothing else, we'll have so much good promo material from this episode.
Hear Jayce sing terribly. That's not abnormal. Oh, so baby.
I'm going to make a promo for the show as if it was one of those old late night DVD collections. Remember such hits as Jayce singing.
Oh my God.
The Sweater Song.
It'll be like Richard Cheese. Have you ever heard those? This is terrible. I can't believe I'm doing this.
I love it. But the thing is, they're all recognizable. So you're not a bad guitar player. I know you're not a guitarist.
I'm a hobbyist.
At least I can
I'm
hear.
a hobbyist.
I can hear in the stuff you're spewing out the song that you're trying to do.
In what you're spewing out, sir. So there's you got that one. I was trying to think of any other. I know, like, this is it's tuned wrong, but it's but this is, you get the gist of it.
Yeah. That might be my favorite Weezer song.
Yeah, I think my guitar's tuned wrong for it though. So you get the idea, but it's not totally the right notes.
That or like The Good Life might be.
Hold on. I know how it goes.
Bow, 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 bow. There you go.
But that's all I know of it. That's because it's just those two. And I don't know the words.
Believe what I see. Tell me who's that funky dude staring back at me.
It's me.
All right. Got another one?
Oh, I've got all kinds of guitar store riffs that I can sit there and when I go now, at my advanced age, and I sit there with all the kids, they're like down tuning 17 steps and like playing all this stuff that I can't even.
I don't know what that means.
Well, like your guitar's normally tuned. I don't know what it's called. It's standard tuning. Okay. So it's E, A, D, G, B, E. Okay. E, A, D, G, B, E. So everything I'm doing is in standard tuning because I don't want to tune my guitar in all these different places.
Makes sense.
Like some of those songs, I want to say, was it actually Cold Gin? I was playing a half step high because it's actually an E flat tuning, so it's a half step.
That's down. Why I didn't know it.
I'm giving you your get out of jail free card there. That's why you didn't know it, because it was in the wrong. It was a half step off. Right.
All right.
Would you have known if I played this one? Hold on. See if I can.
Yeah. You show us everything you got. We'll drive you crazy. You keep on shouting. You keep on shouting. All right, everyone in Michigan, I want to hear you scream. I want to rock it.
Yeah.
I'm a moron. All right. But
welcome
I was there
to
with
Friday nights at my house. My kids.
There. That's fantastic. So
I was actually, for this, I was gonna get out my bass guitar and do some of these on bass, and you would have not known it. It would have been like,
oh, it's. I told Mindy, I told my wife, I said, one of these days I'll do a Matt plays and I'll do all these songs, the tambourine part for all the songs that I know, and have him guess the tambourine.
I should go find my triangle and I'll do all the triangle parts to certain songs.
Nobody can see this video, but it would be.
Yes. Purposely, I just looked and I had a minor stroke. I was like, oh my God, we didn't hit record, but we did hit record.
Okay, good.
Thankfully. Yes. So let's see. What else do I have? What else do I have in my pocket? I know I have more songs. It's one of those things when they put you on a spot. There's this thing on YouTube. They're like, hey, Tom knows how to play guitar. Tom, play us a song. And you're like, I don't know. What song should I play? And then and then it's a guy selling, you can play 100 songs with these 3 chords, which is true. But
so I have to, I don't know why this made me think of this, but there's this podcast that I started listening to called Rock and Roll Autopsy. Have you listened to any of that?
No.
It is basically they take a song and they dissect it. They literally give it an autopsy to determine if that song killed rock and roll. And so they use the scientific method to determine if the song is bad. They rate it on gratuitous boomerism, excessive misogyny, wanton whiteness, malignant machismo, and culture vulturism. So those are the categories, like those are the different ratings, and then they determine whether it tried to kill rock and roll. And it's actually a really cool podcast because they listen to the song and they like talk about what's good about it, what's bad about it, and then they at the end they determine whether it killed rock and roll. So they did. I listened to a couple of them.
Have any of them killed rock and roll yet?
Yes. Yeah. Several have.
Like what? Give me an example of one that killed rock and roll that you can remember.
I don't remember one that definitely did. I listened to End of the World as We Know It by REM. I don't believe they killed rock and roll. And then
I couldn't have.
Jesse's Girl by Rick Springfield may have killed rock and roll, but I can't remember it. It's the fun isn't in whether they killed rock and roll.
I actually don't know that
talk
song.
about the song. But wait, you don't know Jesse's Girl by Rick Springfield?
I know the song. I don't know how to play it on guitar. I realized what I said after I said what I said.
I had a moment where I'm like, what just happened?
He knows that. I was trying to figure this one out the other day, and it would work good in here. And I'm just trying to remember where the chords go. Hold on. Nope, that's wrong. That's not the right
You
chord.
need cooling.
Yeah, that's it, but I can't remember. It's not in the right. It sounds better on electric. It doesn't sound right on my acoustic.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, it's you need cooling. And baby, I'm not fooling.
Yeah, there it is. All right.
I shouldn't even tried that one.
Can you do?
Because I learned something about Led Zeppelin a long time ago.
What is it?
Something. I went and saw this cover band around here. And I, on the off chance that anybody from that band will listen to this, I will not name them by name.
Okay.
But they do classic rock covers.
All right.
And they did a Zeppelin song, and it was Live and Love and Made.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do, unless you can sing like Robert Plant, you can't do those songs. I don't care how good of musicians are in the band.
I agree.
If the person can't sing them, don't do it, because it was bad.
Yeah. We one of the first concerts we ever, actually the first concert we ever took Jayce to, he was little and we took like tiny, and we took him to a Led Zeppelin cover band, and they did a really good job. I can't remember the name of it, but they did an awesome job. And he had like all the, sound muting headphones and everything on, and he liked it. It was a good time. But yeah, the singer was excellent.
All right. I think I've remembered another one that we could do.
Okay.
I was going to say it's kind of along those lines, but nobody's Led Zeppelin, so I won't do that.
Heard it from a friend who heard it from another. You've been messing around. Yes. I can't believe it. Not for a minute. I don't know all the words, but I know the song.
I don't believe it. Not for a minute. You're under the gun, so you take it on the road.
Nice.
Hooking up your white lies.
Hooking up your Wi-Fi?
Bedroom eyes. Say you're coming home, but you won't say when. I cannot sing.
I didn't realize that song was about hooking up your Wi-Fi.
It's about, yeah, you're hooking up your Wi-Fi. You're setting up your bedroom eyes. That's your camera.
Oh, it's that kind of party. Okay.
You said you're coming home, but you didn't say when. So don't be surprised what you see when you get here.
No.
Yeah, I mean that one's it's pretty simple. I mean the hardest part is when you get to the chorus and it's like, or when he's playing the solo, and you got to do this.
So did you know that one for years and years, or is that another relatively recent? Oh, I wonder how that goes on guitar.
No, I learned that one a while ago, and it's close to the original. Mm-hmm. It's the right chords, but the strumming pattern isn't exactly the same. It's one of those ones that's fun to play, like if I'm sitting around in the living room, because I usually am sitting around with my acoustic guitar, driving everybody bonkers in the house, and that one will come on the radio, and I'd sit and play along with it, and it makes you feel cool.
Do you know I gave my love a cherry?
Huh?
Do you know I gave my love a cherry?
No. I do not know.
Do you remember that from Animal House?
No, I don't know. No.
Oh, all right. Fair enough.
I'm trying to think of something a little more current than you would hear on your local classic rock station. Actually, the song I was just thinking that would be current, I'm like, wow, this would be on classic rock these days too. So yeah, go through it in my head to see if I remember how the whole thing goes. No. No, I don't remember how it goes.
Okay, so this is a perfect time to tell you this story. Did I tell you the story about my vacation?
The one you were just on that I saw you on?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I told you, but I didn't tell you on a recording, so I'm going to tell you again. So we went to this fish fry in Michigan, and there was a guy who
All right, hold on. To be fair, listeners, Matt did not tell us this. His lovely wife did, but we'll let him get credit for it. Go ahead, Matt. Tell me what you told me.
She's a better storyteller. All right. So basically, we were in Michigan over vacation. We got to see Jayce and his lovely significant other, person of interest, which was awesome. Yes, but when we were up in the Upper Peninsula, there was this concert playing. And if you are from the Upper Peninsula, or if you happen to be in Forsyth Township when it was playing, it was a country song. It was a country artist. Chase Matthews was the lead, was the main person, and then there was somebody else, and then there was a guy named Gabe Bailey. So he was like the opener of the opener. And the night before the concert, we were invited to a fish fry. One of the neighbors was throwing a fish fry at his lake cabin, and so we went. And then there were some rumblings that one of the people from this concert, the opener, was in the fish fry. And this wasn't like 150 people having fish fry. This was like 12 people. It was a small group of people that all got together. And so then sure enough, Gabe Bailey was one of those people. He and his drummer and his parents were there. And at one point, after everyone had eaten, he went and got his guitar, sat down, and then his drummer was given a empty trash can that he tipped over and some spatulas. And I'm not kidding. And so that was his drum. And this artist started taking requests, and he did one after another. We would shout songs out and he would play them. And if he didn't know him, he had some sort of app on his phone, because if he didn't know him, he would be like, well, this might be fun to try. I've never played it before. And he would look on his phone for a few seconds and he would start playing it. And then his trash canner would start trash canning, and they would play every request we gave them, basically, from Devil Went Down to Georgia. They played Taylor Swift songs. They played ZZ Top. They played James Taylor. They did a little bit of Eminem. They did everything. And it was good. Like, it was impressive how they just kind of guessed at songs and played them. And then they played for like an hour of all requests. And then at the end of the little impromptu show, he said, all right, well, if anyone's going to the concert tomorrow, just so you know, I'm not doing any of that. And so he played basically country music the whole concert, but I didn't attend the concert because I had just got a free one. So but it was amazing. So if you're ever have an opportunity to see Gabe Bailey in concert, he is very talented. He's won a couple, I think, Ohio's Got Talent shows. So if you see that name, Gabe Bailey, I recommend you checking him out live.
That would be pretty cool.
It was really cool.
I just like how the way you explained the drummer, they gave him a trash can, they gave him some spatulas, like you're entertaining a 3-year-old.
I
It's
know.
like, here, we gave him some
It was so
pots and
funny.
some silverware, and
It was
let him have
so
at it.
funny. Yeah. And he played a song that he had just written. His dad had to go get like the laptop from somewhere to bring it to him so that he could play a song that he had just written like that week or whatever. And he had never played it anywhere before. So we got a debut song there. It was really cool. And I'm not a huge country fan. But I would go see him if he was just playing without any other country artists. I would go to that show.
I would go. Have I been to a country show? I got to think about it. No, I don't think I ever been to a country show. I would go to one though, just because I like going to concerts.
Yeah.
So I'd give it a try. You know who I really want to see? It's not the cool thing to say anymore, but I really, really, really want to see Garth Brooks.
Oh, that would be amazing. He puts on a great show. I thought you were going to say like Kid Rock or something.
No.
That's not the cool thing to say.
The days of me wanting to see Kid Rock are long gone. Even though I will still stand here and say I'm the Bull God is his best song ever.
You think that's better than Ba Wit Da Ba?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Interesting. All right.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't want to get into talking about Kid Rock. You want to talk about culture vultures. That had to be on there. One of his songs killed rock and roll. Had to be on there.
Look now after we're done.
Yeah. Machismo, check.
Check.
Stealing cultural references, check. Overwrought everything, check, and check. Stupid hats, check. In spades. The coolest thing about his group was Joe C, and unfortunately he passed away a while ago.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I mean, now we're talking. Kid Rock had his moment in the sun. He did. Mm-hmm. I mean, and if it wasn't, I am not the same political views as him. Not even close. But had that not all happened, I probably still would dig Kid Rock. And if I'm being honest, there are Kid Rock songs that I still dig.
Yeah.
I'm not going to turn off Cowboy. It's not a bad song. Basically anything off of Devil Without a Cause. It still gets it. It's not bad stuff, but it's one of those things where you associate this thing with that thing. And I'm just like, it's like Ted Nugent. I can't listen to Ted Nugent anymore.
Yeah, I hear you.
And I've seen Ted Nugent probably 5 times in concert.
Really?
Yeah. Well, when you grow up in mid-Michigan, they used to do Whiplash every year. So we'd go see, like, one year it was Ted Nugent. One year it was the damn Yankees, because they were a thing.
That counts.
And I've seen, like, Slaughter open for them. I saw Jackal open for them. I'm sure there are other bands I'm not even remembering. I've seen.
Did they do the Lumberjack song?
They did. And dude, and when you're in high school and a guy comes out on stage with a chainsaw,
yes,
and they're playing music, I don't give a shit what band that is. That is dope as fuck.
I agree.
And I saw him do it. I saw them Jackal do all their songs, but the Lumberjack one in particular at a place called the 8 Second Saloon in Indianapolis, Indiana. Oh man, it was fantastic. We were there. We had a pregnant woman with us. We almost got in a fist fight. There were Camaros. It couldn't have been a more Jackal concert than it was. It was awesome.
That's amazing.
Like everything you want to happen at a Jackal concert was pretty much happening at a Jackal concert, and it was fantastic. It was so good. We got out of there, and the pregnant lady looked at us and was like, "Well, that's not happening again."
And you were both glad and a little disappointed.
The whole group of us there were like, awesome. But deep down inside, I kind of felt bad for them. I'm like, you just had to stand through. I don't even know who the opening act was. I don't know. It was some band that all went away somewhere. But you had to stand there through the Jackal, and there were people like pushing. And it was everything you expect a Jackal concert at a place called the 8 Second Saloon to be. It was fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
I don't know if I have any more songs. I might have one more, because we're at just a little over an hour here. So
just play Love Song by Tesla.
No, I'm not. I'm not playing it because I heard Brian on my weekly mixtape say that is how he judges acoustic guitar players.
Really?
Yes, and he can judge me enough. I'm not going to slaughter that one on here and let him judge me for it.
Yeah.
It is. It's the beginning acoustic part. If I sat down, I could probably figure it out. But
yeah,
let's see if I can Hold on.
Def Leppard.
Damn, I didn't even get into it.
It was my next guess was going to be Shania Twain, but I knew it was Def Leppard.
Yeah, it's Photograph.
Oh, yeah.
Did
I
you
would
not
have
know
taken
the
a while
name
to
of the
get the
song?
name.
All right, I got one last one. And
Okay.
if you don't get this one, either I'm terrible at guitar, which is some could argue, or you just don't know me at all, sir.
All right. It's AC/DC.
I believe the words you were looking for was, it ain't easy living free. Season ticket on a one-way ride. Asking nothing, leave me be. Taking everything in my stride.
I can only do his
Don't
voice
need
without
reason.
my mouth open.
Don't need rhyme. Ain't nothing that'll ever do. Going down, party time. My friends are gonna be there too. I'm on the highway to hell. Highway to hell. There you go. That's
Can you do pretty much every AC/DC song?
Pretty close. They're all very similar.
Yeah. I don't. I used to know "Thunderstruck" on piano.
I do not know that one's. That one you got to go up and down the neck with the doodle doodle. Yeah, that one I don't know. I've never tried to figure it out because I like it, but it's not one of my favorites.
Well, you learn it, and then I'll try to remind myself how to do it on piano, and then we can duet.
Won't tell you a story about a woman I know. When it comes to loving, ooh, she steals the show. She ain't exactly pretty. She ain't exactly small. 42, 39, 56. You can take it all. A whole lot of Rosie.
Oh yeah,
and it's all the riffs just all build off that. So,
well, I learned a lot today.
Our listeners did too. It's like, wow.
I think
definitely knows what a guitar is.
So this is always fun for me because I know that you can play guitar. Like I don't and you were in a band and stuff, and so but it's funny because A, you do get nervous, B, totally it's just the guitar, and we had talked about this before. You can't sing while you're playing because you lose track of where you are. So it's just enough not normal for me to not really know what you're doing, even though it is very, when you tell me, it's very obvious.
This will be one of those ones that if the right people listen to it, there will definitely be comments online.
I think it would be cool if people sent us,
and I'm putting myself out there for them to just completely shred me.
People should send us their audio of whatever instrument they play, and then we try to guess. It would be cool to do an entire episode of people's submissions, and they just play like kazoo or whatever.
I did tell you I was thinking about breaking out my bass, and I was even thinking about breaking out my electric drums and be like, just play drum.
Yeah,
never get anything because
I'll just do the drum part. I would never know.
All the drum parts that I know are basic drum parts. It's not as good.
I would know In the Air Tonight if you did that drum part.
And actually, with my electronic drums, I probably could.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. And then I would punch a tiger at the end of it. Oh no!
Is there even any drum until that part? I don't know if there's even a drum in the song.
That's the big breakdown where they bring everything in.
Yeah.
At least I don't think there. No, I don't think there is.
All right. So if you are an instrument player, we're not asking you to be good at it, clearly. But if you are an instrument player, if you have an instrument and want to submit something to us, feel free to send it in. I wasn't talking about you specifically. Then send it in, and it would be cool to do. We would love to try to guess what songs you're playing.
And if your band's out there, you're unsigned, you own your own copyright for stuff, and you want us to play your music, we'll be more than happy to do it.
Totally. Yeah,
And,
that's legal, right?
Yeah, it is. And next time, I was trying to learn some. I'm gonna do some more practicing, so I can half-ass my way through things that aren't necessarily rock and roll songs. Because that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to because you and I both love, hot R&B.
We sure do.
And there was a few of them from the 70s and 80s that I was fiddling around with, just trying to figure the basics out too. And they need to talk about how good of musicians those people are more, because damn, some of that stuff. And a lot of the problems with it are, well, one, a lot of them are really good musicians, and two, they have like 10 people in the band.
Yeah,
so
right.
So it's like, even if I figured out one part of it, you would never guess what it is, because there's like 3 other guitar parts going on at the same time.
It's got to all come in. That's true. Huh. Well, I would be excited to do that one too, because we talk about all sorts of different genres of music. But
specifically, I was trying to figure out I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston. And I just I couldn't get it down, because there's bass part and guitar part, of course, but I couldn't, like, not playing along with something else. I couldn't make heads or tails of it. And you would have never made heads or tails of it either.
All right. So have you been listening to any other podcasts lately?
Oh, yes, sir. I've been actually listening to a lot of our friend Brian Colburn, his My Weekly Mixtapes. He's like hit a stretch of them where I'm very interested in all of the ones that he's had going on.
Right.
My only bummer is he had the dude from Gin Blossoms on, which, there's one I could have played, but we'll save it for next time.
Okay.
I was bummed. There was no mixtape. They didn't like pick any songs.
Oh, I know. That's, but whatever the artist is into, I guess that's.
Yeah, I know. When you're interviewing, you kind of gotta, go along with what the artist wants to do, and maybe they didn't want to do. But I was like really kind of interested to see like what the guy from the Gin Blossoms, like, what were his 5 favorite Gin Blossom songs, and why are they all "Hey Jealousy"? That song's awesome, by the way. I still love that song to this day.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one for sure. Yeah. So I don't think it's our place to talk about, but sending positive vibes to Brian too. Just want to.
Yes, we are sending positive vibes to Brian, and hoping everything goes okay, and we'll just leave it at that.
Exactly. So yeah, I've been listening to Rock and Roll Autopsy. That's been fun. There's another podcast that I've been listening to called Ridiculous Rock Record Reviews. So it's like R. And again, it
just took me a second to get that when you're like R. I was like, is he skipping? Is something wrong? Oh no, it's the show.
They're all pirates is basically what I'm saying. It's a podcast of pirates, and they review records on their decide whether the album should walk the plank. So they did R.E.M's Monster. That's what drew me, because they did R.E.M's Monster, and then they did another one. I think that was like episode 312 or something, and then they did Smashing Pumpkins' Gish. Both great albums. I disagreed with a lot of their R.E.M. review, but it was fun to hear.
It's because they picked Monster, and a lot of people want to slag on that one.
And I love it. And that's, yes, but I think you're right. I think that it was a different thing, and the albums on either side of that album were different. And so I think it is easy to say, okay, what were they thinking here? But
because that's the one that has Strange Currencies, right?
Yes.
That's
I love that song.
That's one of their better songs.
Yeah. And Let Me In, and Tongue, and
of course, What's the Frequency, Kenneth?
What's the Frequency, Kenneth? Yeah. So all these albums, all these songs, but it's a good, if you like a very well thought out record review podcast, they do a good job. Ridiculous Rock Record Reviews. So,
and
that's what I've been listening to.
And there's one other one I've been listening to, because my music ones are usually, of course, I listen to My Weekly Mixtape, of course, a lot. And Going Off Track with Benny Horowitz from the Gaslight Anthem.
Yep.
But one I got turned on to lately, Audio Slave.
Oh, yeah, I see him on X all the time, Twitter.
I don't know how I ever missed that one before.
Yeah.
Like they've in the past few episodes they've covered a lot of I guess it's more hardcore. I never really got into that scene, but the one that I listened to, the most recent one that I listened to was Set Your Goals. And I knew who they were, but I didn't know who they were. Mm-hmm. And they did such a good job with the guys from that group. And I went and listened to a bunch of their other ones. I actually went online on Instagram and Threads and everything and sang their praises and everything because I was like, how did they have like 200 and some episodes, and how have I not heard any of these? They're fantastic.
Yeah, and they are very prolific on Twitter too. So like they're fun to follow if you don't follow them.
They liked my post, so I was super happy.
Excellent. Very nice. All right. I would like to thank you for once again gracing us with your splendid guitar skill. I wish I had half that talent. And if you guys liked what you heard, feel free to like the podcast, follow us, subscribe. Feel free to post on the Twitter. I will never call it X. It'll always be Twitter. At XRadioX1. That's where we are there. And on Threads, we are
the exact same thing that we are on Instagram. And we're XRadioX_podcast. All right, Matt, it's been a pleasure, as it always is. I'm Jayce.
I'm Matt.
And you've been listening to XRadioX. I just realized I didn't even tune my guitar.